Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? XCal64 here, bringing you another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle against none other than PKSparkxx himself. Found him on the TPX chat, said he was looking for a mixed tier match, and I gladly accepted. As you can see, he's got stuff like Arugamoth, Crobat, Gyarados, and I didn't bring any Stealth Rocks, and that is going to bite me in the ass really bad. I'm going to start off with my Porygon 2. He's going to lead off with his Drapion, and that Drapion, along with the lack of Stealth Rocks, is going to be the death of me, as you are going to find out by the end of this match. I'm going to start off by setting up some Toxic Spikes as I go for the Ice Beam, figuring, this thing is, a little more defensive bulky. And I've got some special attack EVs invested in this thing, so I figure Ice Beam, T-Bolt should be a solid 3-hit KO, but after leftovers, that thing is still not going to die after 3 hits. He's going to set up his second layer of Toxic Spikes, then go for a Night Slash. It's not going to do anything, which is pretty much why I stayed in. I wasn't worried about what he can do to me, but he's just going to stay in here and keep going for Night Slashes as I keep going for T-Bolt or Ice Beam, mixing it up just in case he wants to switch something in. And he's going to sacrifice his Drapion at the expense of pretty much those Toxic Spikes, but you're going to find out that it is very, very well worth it in the end. He's going to switch into his Ludicolo. He's going to go for the Toxic as I go for the Toxic, which I don't really know why he Toxic me because he's got 2 layers of Toxic Spikes on the field. But hey, to one his own, so I'm going to be switching out of there knowing those things are special defensive bulky. Go out to my own special defensive wall, my Ampharos, which pretty much doesn't do jack crud this whole match. He's going to set up a Leech Seed on the switch as I get the Poison. And you're going to find out that passive damage in this game is extremely key to him winning, putting me on a ticking time bomb spree of death and destruction, unless I can do something about it by the end of the match. I'm going to go for a Giga Drain. I'm going to stay in here and take the time to set up a Light Screen because I know that Light Screen can be very useful against a Ludicolo, as long as his Arugamoth and a few of his other pokes that can come in here and threaten me with special attacks. I'm going to be making a switch out of here next turn, I believe, as the Poison, the Giga Drain, and the Leech Seed are just really, really racking up on me. I'm going to switch out into my Virizion here, being able to take the Water or Grass move very nicely. And if he's back in the Ice Beam, I do have some special defensive bulk, so I am not too worried about it at all. I'm going to go for the Giga Drain. He's going to do 0 after leftovers, and the Light Screen plays into effect, which is pretty hilarious. But Poison will be paying its toll on me eventually in the end, and I think he's going to be scared to stay in here. I know he's going to want to make a switch. I'm going to predict that and go for the Swords Dance, thinking he's going to go into his Gyarados or his Arugamoth, which is going to be the case. Going to go into his Arugamoth, Swords Dance up, Poison's taking its toll on me, and this Arugamoth is pretty much the bane of my existence. Without rocks, this thing is just a savage beast and is going to tear apart my team limb by limb. Gonna predict the Quiver Dance and go for the Taunt, knowing I'm faster, but he's just gonna go straight for the Fire Dance. He must have been predicting that, or maybe he thinks my Virizion is a pretty big threat, so he wants to take that thing out. He might have been predicting the Rock move like Rock Slide or perhaps Stone Edge if I can learn it, which I have neither. Gonna go for the Sacred Sword, stay in here knowing that those things are more special defensive bulky. Just want to see what a Swords Dance stab Sacred Sword can do, which doesn't quite do half. He's just gonna stay in here, go for the Fiery Dance again, trying to get the special attack boost. And after Poison, there's gonna be nothing left for my Virizion. So day to you. Light Screen wears out. Hello, Golduck. This is my Scarf Golduck, packing the Hydro Pump, Psychic, Hidden Power Grass, and Ice Beam. And I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump, hoping that he was going to stay in there with his Arugamoth, although I was pretty positive this Gyarados was going to be heading in here to take the Hydro Pump, which is going to do very nicely. I wanted to play it safe with the Hydro Pump just in case I needed that Arugamoth dead, but unfortunately that is not going to be the case. I can see that thing has the Intimidate, so I'm going to switch into my Porygon 2, trace it, throw it right back in his face, and he is going to set up a Dragon Dance as I switch. So I'm not really too worried. He's back up to 0 on attack, +1 speed. I do have the Eviolite and Natural Defensive Bolt, so I am not worried about that thing at all. I'm going to switch out as I go for, I think I go for the Recover. No, I go for the Thunderbolt. which I almost went for the recover. I wasn't sure, you know, depending on what he wants to switch in. As you can see, his Ludicolo takes the Thunderbolt pretty nicely. And I'm going to go for the recover, thinking he's going to go for the Leech Seed, because I know that after I recover and he Leech Seeds me, I can just switch out. I'll have pretty good health, and Leech Seed won't be on what I switch into, so that's going to be nice as Poison attempts to further take down his Ludicolo, which is going to be very nice for me in the end, because this Ludicolo has some partial trouble. It kind of walls a lot of my team pretty well. But yeah, this thing will be getting taken care of eventually. As you can see, after the poison racks up and stuff, I have way more health than I did before I recovered, so it was very well worth it. Switch into my Entei, predicting the very obvious Giga Drain, which is what he is going to go for. And it's not going to do very much to me at all. It's not too bad. What was that? 58 damage after the poison. It's going to be racking up pretty hefty on my Entei, especially because I have a Life Orb. So I pretty much have to pick and choose when to use Entei at very specific moments when it is most needed. I figure this thing has a lot of special defensive bulk, but it's not too defensively bulky, so I'm going to go for the Stone Edge, which is not quite going to kill, although Poison will finish him off. He's going to go for the Leech Seed, and it's going to miss, but he said that was a misclick, said he was going for the Scald, which I'm not doing a calc, I don't know what his stats are. It's hard to say. I might have lived anyway, but he dies anyway. That Scald misclick might be key here in the end, as Stone Edge is the only real thing I have to take out that Arugamon. He's going to switch out into his Gyarados. I'm going to go out to my Porygon 2 again, get the Intimidate. He's just going to go straight for the Waterfall this time. He's not going to have any of that setting up, but it's not going to do very much to me. I'm going to predict the Switch and go for the Recover, but he's going to go for the Bounce. And I'm going to make a really, really dumb play right here. Instead of going for the Thunderbolt, after him coming back down and being positive it was going to take him out, which I'm not sure if it would have taken him out at full health. But I'm going to be a fool here. I'm going to go out into my Ampharos thinking, for some reason, like, hey, I've got Heal Bell. I can just heal off all my poison troubles. But it's like, hello, there's 2 layers of Toxic Spikes on the field. It's just going to hit me every time I switch in. So, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking right there. But, yeah, he's going to switch out of there, go into his Arugamoth. And I'm going to make a switch out into my Gobot Go. I think I was trying to see if he was going to stay in there and try and take out my Ampharos so I can maybe get a double Intimidate on that thing. But he's going to switch onto his Arugamoth, and I'm going to trace his Flame Body. He's going to go for the Quiver Dance, and this is going to start scaring me here. I'm going to go for the Toxic, and this is bad news bears. He has the Lumberry. Oh my gosh. That is going to be key in this match. Everything that leads up to the end of this match is so crucial that it is unbelievable. I'm going to go out into my Entei knowing the only thing I have to take that thing out is going to be Stone Edge, but he is going to reveal Facepalm. Morning Sun. Man, this thing is a defensive, offensive, savage beast without rocks on the field. I'm going to go for the Stone Edge, just wishing he would stay in there, but unfortunately he's going to switch onto his Gyarados, get the Intimidate. Still going to do a pretty nice chunk, just about half. And I'm going to go back out to my Porygon 2, although I was pretty sure he would be able to predict the Porygon 2 switch. I didn't want anything else to take a hit from it. This is pretty much the only thing I had to take out that Gyarados. Get the Intimidate, back on him. And he's going to go for the Dragon Dance again, and this time I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. I'm going to play this smart. I'm going to go for the Recover as I'm predicting the very obvious Bounce, and he is going to do just that. And after I recover up and get a whole bunch of health, I know damn well that T-Bolt at his health is going to be more than enough to take that thing out, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So after he comes down with the Bounce, Poison racks all up, yada yada yada, T-Bolt to the face, that Gyarados is dead. Get out of here. Yeah, so things are kind of looking up for me here. This is still, could go either way. It's a very close match. Poison racks up a whole bunch on me. Gonna go out to his Dua, his Donphan. Not too worried about it. I have the natural bulk. Gonna go for an Earthquake. I was pretty positive I could take it, which I do. Go for the Ice Beam just to try and break his Sturdy, which is the case. Doesn't quite die, but after the Poison, has racked up on me for, I believe, 3 or 4 turns. Porygon 2 is a goner. So, both the OU pokes I brought to this mixed tier match are the first ones to go. That's pretty funny to note. Go out to my Golduck. Gonna go for the Sidekick, predicting the switch to Gyarados, or not Gyarados, predicting the switch to his Crobat. Although the Hydro Pump would have been nice if he switched into his Arugamoth, but he does not know that I am Scarfed right here, so I'm gonna go for the Psychic again, which is gonna surprise him. He's gonna do a whole bunch of damage. He's gonna go for the Acrobatics, and after his Flying Gem activates, that's just going to rape the crap out of me. So Golduck is toast. But it did its job, surprised the Crobat, did some damage. Going to my Ampharos, he's going to go for the U-turn, and it's not quite going to kill, but it is going to get a crucial static on that thing, as I do have the Alakazam, which is naturally 5 speed lower, so that's going to be crucial here in the end. I'm going to stay in like a fool and go for the Thunderbolt, though, and he was like, oh my god, you won, facepalm, you went for the light screen, but I didn't, I went for the Thunderbolt. Now, I'm going to predict that he is going to predict my switch as he goes for the Quiver Dance, and I am going to now go for the Light Screen. So, that was a pretty nice move. Now here, this is almost one of the most crucial moments of the game. After the lefties, Poison will not kill me, and that is extremely unfortunate as he's going to get up another Quiver Dance. As you're going to find out, that is just going to be pretty important by the end of this match. Man, I wish these T-Bolts would have paralyzed or something. Para-hacks in the end would have been key, but it does not happen. Pair of Quiver Dances, go out to my Alakazam, check this out. I know he's got the Morning Sun. He knows I can't kill. Before this match, I was looking up some battles, and I discovered Encore would be beautiful on an Alakazam. So you know what I did? I slapped Encore on here. Predict the Morning Sun, Encore. Boom! You are now stuck in Morning Sun. Get out of my face! Gonna switch out to my Alakazam, go into my Entei, hoping, please stay in here. Let me kill you with my Stone Edge. He is not gonna have that. Gonna switch out into his Crobat, gonna take it to the face and die. Now you know, after Poison and the Life Orb, my Entei is gonna go down as well. So it's pretty much looks like good game right here. I believe the light screen is about to wear off, which is going to be extremely crucial. Now in my mind, had I switched out to my Alakazam as he switched into his Crobat, I would have taken him out as I outsped, and then I could have had one solid shot of taking that thing out with the Stone Edge, but unfortunately that is not going to happen. Goes out into his Arugamoth, my last guy's Alakazam. He's going to go for the Fiery Dance. Gonna go for the Psychic, hoping to the hacks, gods, and the goddesses themselves that I could get a crit and that it would be enough. Do I get it? No, I do not. Goes for the Fiery Dance. That is going to be the match. PKSparkxx, thank you. That was such an epic battle. I'm glad that a team I got to just throw together in a few minutes got to put up such an epic battle for you. Hope you guys enjoyed the battle. Hope you enjoyed the narration. Like, comment, subscribe, you guys. And have a very nice day. Check out his channel. XCal64 here. Peace out.